Good morning, welcome to Vision Sunday. We're so glad you're here, and I'm excited about where we're going as a church. God has been moving, and I'm amazed to think that we've baptized over 75 people in the past 4 years. It's been an exciting time at Faith Church, but I believe that God has more in store for us in the years to come. We're calling this campaign Making Room for Faith, for Families, for 508. For Faith reminds us that it's all about the mission of loving and leading people into a growing faith in Jesus. For families, it's about coming alongside of parents and equipping them to be the leaders of their family. We believe that we can impact generations to come by making room for families. For 508, we want to be a church that is known not for what we're against, but who we are for. We are for the community and for those living in the 508. If we want people to make room in their hearts for the church, we have to make room in our church for their hearts. I'm standing in the old chapel that was built back in the mid-1960s and was dedicated on December 18th, 1968. It wasn't until June of 1989 that my wife and I and our newborn son Matt moved to Auburn, and I began to lead Faith Baptist Church. Throughout the years, I've seen God grow that small congregation of 30 people to what it is today, a church that seeks to engage Central Massachusetts with the gospel of Jesus Christ in fresh, new, and vibrant ways. In the last 3 years alone, we have seen 50% growth in attendance, an increase of 140 new attenders each week. This has created a problem, however. We have run out of room to do what God has called us to do on this 1-acre parcel of land. Parking has been one of our greatest challenges. With only 67 parking spaces, many families circle the building trying to find a spot until they give up and go home. Another great challenge has been in our children's space. It worked for us years ago, but for who we are today, it is small and inefficient with numerous entry points, making it a security nightmare. Our lobby is crowded and doesn't offer the kind of space where people could truly connect with one another on a deeper level. That's why I'm excited about this Making Room campaign. We believe now is the time to relocate to an 18-acre piece of land that will allow us to make room for what God wants to do through you, your children, and your children's children. This is no small project. It's going to take a concerted effort from all of us to achieve this, but I believe with God's strength and guidance, we will see a new church campus built just right around the corner to carry out the mission God has called us to. This first phase will include over 150 parking spaces with room to expand for more in the years to come. You'll walk into a large and spacious lobby with plenty of room to connect. Our children's wing will include 8 classrooms with 1 check-in point. We'll also dedicate several rooms for students to connect. Adults can worship in a brand new multi-purpose facility with plenty of seating and room to grow. Today we launch Making Room, and over the next 6 weeks, you will hear how you can be part of this and get involved. What I ask today of you is simple: be present. Don't miss a Sunday during the campaign. Be here, faithfully participating. Pray for this campaign and the future of our church. Pray specifically about what God would want to do through you to carry out His will for Faith Church. And lastly, commit yourself to be fully devoted to God as you participate in making room for faith, for families, and for 508. On Sunday, June 9th, you will have the opportunity to personally commit yourself to this project. I would ask you to be there for Commitment Sunday, perhaps one of the most important Sundays ever in the life of this church. Thanks again for being here today on Vision Sunday. As your pastor, I'm excited about the future of Faith Church, and my greatest hope one day is to stand with you in eternity, reflecting back on the glory days of when God did immeasurably more than all we could ever ask or imagine. I know that has been my experience being your pastor and seeing God do immeasurably more through you. And I look forward to the future of what God is going to do through Making Room.